What is going on, guys? Vuxury here, and as you might see right away, we are back on level 10 graphics. Now the reason for this is because I got a new graphics card, and no, it is not a RTX series card yet. I got a GTX 970, which I heard is similar to performance with the 1050 Ti I had that got all messed up and whatever. But yeah, as you see by the title, today's video is about Greenville updates. And the reason for this is how long they take and why you should be patient for them. So let's get straight into it. Alright, so in today's video we will be driving my Volkswagen Golf R. It's a 2013 Wolfsburg Pitch R trim with some aftermarket wheels. So yeah, I know a lot of people ask me what cars do I drive. Here's one of them. So yeah, let's get straight into it. Why do Greenville updates take so long? Good question. As some of you guys may know, Greenville used to update every 2 weeks on a Sunday. Every Sunday in 2 weeks. Basically, they switched away from that schedule to a schedule where they say whenever it's ready. Now, we all know that this whenever it's ready schedule is really just at the end of the month or middle of the month basically. And we're in September and we haven't got that update yet because it's only the 5th or 6th day in, depending on what day you guys are seeing this video. So yeah, the reason they take longer is because they want to put more content into the game at once, which is a very good choice by the developers. The reason I think this is because, you know, it'll satisfy more people. These updates have really been satisfying me throughout the whole month just because they pump so much content into it. And one addicting thing that they added in that update is the rim shop. You can catch me there every day changing out wheels on certain cars that I didn't like the wheel choice that I picked for them. So overall, it's a W in my opinion because it's very much worth it. Now, many people aren't patient about it, so we're going to be going back and forth between why it takes so long and why, you know, you should be patient. Basically, with this 1 month schedule now, it developed more people being impatient. Now, the reason I think this is like not a good mindset to have is because the developers have lives too. It's even on Hunter's About Me if you look at his Discord profile. People have lives too, basically. And I'm not sure if he's talking about his developers and himself, but basically, right guys, one thing to remember, they have lives too. They're not waking up every morning saying, oh, I gotta work on Greenville. No, they have lives too. They go out with family, they go to eat, they do this and that. So don't just think the developers just sit around and work on Greenville all day. That's not the case. So, you know, all updates won't be on the same exact day because they have lives too and they're not sitting around working on Greenville 24/7, which is a good thing. The reason why they switched to this monthly thing, I already said it, but like there's more content. Now I'm gonna add on to this basically right, they have a lot more developers and contributors now, so therefore it's not only Bluezilla and, you know, a few other people making the cars now. There's a lot of new people that we haven't seen in future updates before making more cars. And yeah, that just allows for more cars to be put into an update with less effort because someone else has made it. Basically what I'm saying is Bluezilla makes a lot of cars and it's taking some stress off him with all these cars that we're getting. Now another reason for this 1 update schedule, I'm at 1 month update schedule thing, is bug fixes. Now bug fixes is a huge thing in Greenville as there's a lot of them. And throughout this time, they can go out and check out bugs and such. You can read every single changelog, and at least in every update, there has been at least 1 or 2 bugs fixed. That's one thing that I notice about these bugs. And another thing, this is the obvious one. Blender cars aren't just a 10-minute job. And better yet, he has to tune the cars too. And that's not just a 1-minute job either. So people love to rush these developers, but they don't put in account of the time that it takes to do all of this stuff. So let's do one thing. Blender cars. Now, depending on your skill, it could take 2 to 3 hours, 3 to 4 hours, 4 to 5 hours, and depending on how hard it is to get every single part of the car. So making a car in Blender isn't a 30-minute job at all. It takes hours. So yeah, if you don't see a bunch of cars in future updates in the first part of the month, don't worry. Just, they're probably working on something, or the cars are probably done and they just need to be tuned. Speaking of tuning, the cars, yeah, that's not 5 minutes either. It's not, oh, throw on a tune and you're done. You gotta make sure everything works right. And then when it comes to CVT, that might be a little bit more difficult, as you know, it's a CVT. But yeah, some tuning has to be reworked, and you know, Blue takes his time doing that. He does not rush the tuning on the cars. Speaking of tuning, you have to tune the suspension, you have to tune the lights and stuff. You got to get like the lighting and stuff right. You know, it's not a simple process. But yeah, I'm not really going to stretch this video out. There's literally no point of me doing that. So yeah, if you enjoyed today's video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. If you're glad I got a new GPU, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, this has been Vuxury, and I am out.